I was heartbroken. I was heartbroken. But I was so devastated. I remember even when my dad called me and he was like, "How'd the interview go?" Hi friends, welcome to my channel. So happy to have you guys with me today. As you know, every few Fridays I give you a story time, and today is another story because you guys love my stories. And kama kawaida, I am here to deliver. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lisa and I'm so glad that you've decided to click on this video. I hope after watching this, or even before you continue, you will be prompted to subscribe for more content like this and other content that is very informative and educative for you. So let me tell you about this pivotal, is it pivotal or pivotal moment in my life where I was scammed for the first and last time. Because after that, let me tell you, I know all the signs of being scammed. And this is what this video is about. So I can't quite remember the year, but I had just graduated uni, I think the following year after I graduated uni, so a few months, because I graduated in September of 2016. So this should be 2017, early 2017, I reckon. I got connected to someone who was someone who was apparently a recruiter for one of these international banks in Kenya, and they were looking for customer service representatives. Now, I had just graduated with my communication degree, and because communication is so wide, like you can do literally anything from admin to receptionist to customer service to marketing to communication. There's so much you can do with a communication degree. So obviously I was like, yeah, this is something I know. I could learn about customer service, and this was to be like my first job, because the only experience I'd had before that was the internship I had done at a radio station. So yeah, so got connected, and then I talked to this guy and he was like, yeah, we're actually looking for customer service representatives, and the monthly salary is gonna be 60,000 Kenya shillings. Now 60,000 Kenya shillings for a fresh graduate at that time sounded like a lot of money. This time I think with the economy, I don't think it's gonna be sufficient, but back then it was a lot of money, and I was like, money I had never touched. Number one, I didn't even know what the job market was offering, because let me tell you, even after this, when I got my first job, it wasn't even paying 60,000. I was single, I didn't have a family to look after. So I was like, this is actually a good opportunity. And it entailed me obviously moving to the capital city. And so I was like, yeah, it's gonna help me get a good house, maybe like a studio apartment kind of thing. It's gonna give me a good start in life, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I was like, amazing. You start planning all these things. I was counting my chicks before they hatched, and I was like, 60,000 for 1 month. It could do this. I've not even touched even 5,000 of that money. So anyway, the only requirement was for me, obviously, to send my resume and to send, I think, 1,000 shillings to, I think it was like some number they gave me, and it wasn't via M-Pesa. You were to send via some post office thing. I forget what it's called. Postage thing, I can't remember. Now, because I was home and the post office was in the CBD, which I wasn't going to, so yeah, so I was like, I'm not able to send that money today. I'll probably send it tomorrow, no, actually Monday, because I think it was a Friday. So I was like, obviously I'll send it on Monday because the post office hours are different. Then he's like, actually what you can do is just send it to me via M-Pesa, and then I'll put it for you in the postage thing. So I go talk to my dad, and my dad is like, oh, okay. Like, I think we didn't really question it as much because we had been connected by a family friend. So it was like, you know, the way like your friend can tell you, oh, I know this person and they're looking for blah 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 blah. So that's how it went. So yeah, so my dad gave me the cash, I put it in my M-Pesa. If you don't know what M-Pesa is, it's like a mobile money transfer system in Kenya. So I put it in that and then send it to the guy. And then obviously the guy acknowledged. He was like, money received, I'll talk to, I've put it in the postage thingy and I'll talk to my boss. So in the next few days you should be able to receive an invitation for an interview. So I was like, cool, thank you, blah 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 blah. At the time I remember even talking to my then boyfriend about it, and he was like, oh, this is a good opportunity, imagine what you can do. Like, we were planning our chicks and we didn't even have the egg. So yeah, so that happened. Weekend, obviously weekend nothing happened. Then Monday, I get a message, I think Monday around lunchtime. It was Monday or Tuesday around lunchtime, and I got a message and it's like, oh, we received your application, we are pleased to invite you to the interview, which will be at this place at this time, and all that stuff. So who is excited? Who is going to Nairobi? I tell my parents and we plan, and obviously they give me fare because I was fully dependent on them. I had no job at the time. I was just doing a bit of online work and all that stuff. But yeah, so they gave me the money and I traveled. So I think the interview was like the following week. And yeah, so traveled. Obviously, if you've watched my very first story time, you know that my then boyfriend was living in the capital city. So yeah, traveled, obviously told my boyfriend that I was coming over, and I was to, I think, yeah, I was to stay overnight at one of my aunt's place, which of course that's what happened. Yeah, so I just remember texting the guy and telling him, oh, I'm excited, because I was like, we've kind of like formed a connection. So I was like, oh, I'm excited to see you at the interview tomorrow, and yeah, can't wait. And then I sleep. Now in the morning when I wake up, because being in the capital city means you have to wake up a few hours before you're meant to be at wherever you're going to. So I think the interview was for 11. I remember waking up at like 7 because I was also nervous, like the butterflies in my stomach. I don't know if you're like me, because when I get nervous I have diarrhea, proper diarrhea. TMI. So yeah, so I remember waking up and getting a message, or did I get a message? No, I didn't get a message. I actually, okay, I'm not so sure. It's a bit hazy. I don't know if I got a message or something to say that the interview had been rescheduled, or all the best in my interview. I can't remember, but I just remember waking up, preparing, and then going for the interview at one of these international banks. So I go to the bank. Obviously I talk to the guard and I'm like, hi, I'm here for an interview for 11 a.m. and they're like, huh, which interview, huh, what role, huh, who connected you? And I was like, yeah, so and so. I can't even remember their name. So and so connected me. And they're like, hey, that guy has been lying to people. And I was like, thank you, thank you. I was heartbroken. But I was so devastated. I remember even when my dad called me and he was like, how'd the interview go? I was just like, it's a scam. And then I remember the lady who had connected, the family friend who had connected us to this guy. I just remember texting her and I was like, thank you for letting me know, but it was a scam, all that stuff. But hey, that left me scarred to this date. But it left me, my antennas so alert. Like to this day, before I even apply for a job, I'm like, is it legit? I remember even later applying for a job and they shortlisted me and called me like 2 days later. 2 days after I've applied, 2 days, or was it 1 day? And I was like, is this legit? Is this a legit company? Why are they calling me so soon? But yeah, it was legit this time round. And if I had actually seen the signs, like him asking for money, even though of course they tried using this postage thing, he still asked for money before I got the role. And I remember him saying, oh, this 1,000 bob is gonna be refunded once you get the role. Why was I sending 1,000? For what? So one sign you should look out for, many of these jobs usually ask for you to send or put in some money. Why would you put in some money before getting money back? Another one, I remember once someone else tried to scam me by sending me an email and they were like, just send money for uniform. Never send money to get a job. Never. It does not work like that. It just doesn't. Because many times if they are legit, they will tell you it will be cut from your salary. So for example, you'll not pay anything, but then if you are to be paid maybe 40,000, maybe they'll cut 500 from it for you, which was for uniform. Another thing, email addresses should be legit. There's no company I have seen sending a job offer from a gmail.com address. Obviously with consultancy, I am a consultant as well and I have a gmail.com address, but then these big companies will never use a gmail.com address, so be very, very careful. Another thing, that offer was too good to be true. 60,000 Kenya shillings for a graduate without any experience in Nairobi in 2017. Where? Even when I got the role in, when I got to my first job, it wasn't paying 60,000 for a customer service role. That was too good to be true. Another one, if I only knew, I would have googled the company and seen if they had actually posted about these vacancies on their website, on job sites, on LinkedIn. Like there are so many platforms you can check for these jobs. Now, scams are different. This is just one that is my experience. There's other scams like pyramid schemes. There's this online affiliate marketing scams that have come up. But one thing is common in all of this. They always ask for money before delivering or before calling you for an interview. This is not a service they're providing. Jobs is not a service. So why would they ask for money before they give you the job? So anytime you get someone who's asking you for money before they give you a job, do not, I repeat, do not take it. One thing I've realized with this affiliate marketing jobs, they tell you, oh, deposit this, we're gonna get you double. And then you deposit the first one, you get double. Then when you deposit the second one, your money goes like that. And they keep telling you, oh, we're working on this. Honey, do not deposit anything. I hope this video helps you. If you've been scammed, what has been your experience? I hope you've been scammed in just once, because once bitten, forever shy. Please. I hope you've not been scammed more than once. And for anyone who has been wondering, probably this offer seems too good to be true, do your due diligence. Please research, research, research. And if in doubt, ask someone, go back to this video, watch it and see, do these signs actually point to me being scammed? Because there are people out here who are just out to make money in ways that are just fishy, to be honest. I hope this video helps you. I hope you enjoyed my little story time that has come with lessons. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, rest of your evening, rest of your night, or whatever time you are watching this. Thank you for watching. I hope you have subscribed, and if you haven't, please do so. I will see you in my next one. Bye.